Hey there guys, today we're going to be doing another 0 to hero as the Warlock again. This time we're not going to be going into high rollers, as I think it's going to be more effective for us to do 3 low rollers. I don't think we're really getting high enough gear to be going into high roller after only 2 low roller matches, so we're going to see how it is with this new format. I quickly do want to say thank you to all the people who previously subscribed. I appreciate it massively. We easily hit over 500 as soon as that was uploaded and people were watching. Thank you very much. I hope there's plenty more to come. So we're going to be doing the Warlock again, as when you're switching classes constantly, you tend to forget specifics about classes and not utilize the class to the best you can. So I want to get a few more Warlocks out before we switch class again to something else. If you have any suggestions for that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. So we're going to be using the same perk setup as last time: Torch Mastery, Vampirism, Dark Reflection, Curse Mastery. We are going to be running Blow of Corruption while we're in base kit again. If we get a spellbook, we can probably use Phantomize quite effectively instead. We are going to be using Flamewalker, Bolt of Darkness, Curse of Pain, Power of Sacrifice, and Curse of Weakness. We can't get Curse of Weakness with the default knowledge, but if we find 1 knowledge from anywhere or 1 memory capacity, we can then use it. Now, some of these spells I'm really not too sure about anymore. Like, Bolt of Darkness feels really underwhelming at the moment with the double health cost. So I'm not too sure about that, but we're going to be trying it out a little bit more today. Let's get into it. Alright, so we are into our first low roller. Now, I think that, yeah, as I said in the previous video, I don't think you want to be going into high roller as fast as we were going anymore. That was a very viable strategy when loot was in a significantly better state than it is now. Right now, the player base feels quite low. There's not too many things happening in trade. I mean, there's not really much reason to play high roller at the moment. It's just to kind of try and show off the, how fast you could gear. That's how this kind of started. But nowadays, with the current loot and the current situation, I feel like it's significantly less viable than it was, which isn't necessarily a problem. It's just we kind of need to adapt to it. So this could either mean that we do, like, 2 parts for it. So we do, like, perhaps 5 low roller games, 3 in the first video and then 2 in the second one, and then a high roller in the second video. Or I could edit stuff down a bit more and condense it and try to show, like, a bit more of an overview of how the runs went, what happened, rather than showing everything step by step. Or perhaps I could just do longer videos where we maybe do 3 to 4 low rollers and then 1 high roller and see how that goes. There's lots of different ways we could do it, really. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. Now, I really don't like... The thing is now with Warlock is it feels like your ranged just does very, very little damage. Ugh, especially if you miss your melee. But, right. So Curse of Pain and Power of Sacrifice feel like they... Now, they didn't nerf the damage, but I suppose it feels worse doing as much damage as you do now, with how much health you have to use. Using 6 health, and obviously they nerfed magical healing on the Warlock a while ago, makes it feel quite a bit worse for just the low amount of... Oh, nice, longsword, not bad. Hopefully we can get another nice power kill. But yeah, just you do more damage now to yourself than you've ever done before. Falchion's pretty nice. I guess we'll keep it, and if we find a crystal ball, we'll swap out to the crystal ball. Yeah, and we'll swap out the magic staff for a crystal ball and a falchion. Lantern's pretty good gold value, so we'll sell those. Is that an elite? That's crazy that he hit. Okay. Now, this is a pretty annoying spot to fight this guy. I'd like to heal up off of this guy. I think now he's going to go into his casting, so we'll double dot him and let him heal himself up a little bit while our dots tick, and then we'll kill him as he finishes his heal. Alright. Honestly thought, wow, I thought he would die from... This guy must be an elite, right? Yeah, he's got like a red tint. At first I thought it was just weird lighting, but no. I think that's actually the first time I've seen an elite one of those. I've seen the Nightmare goblin mages in Highroller, but I don't think I've actually seen a standard elite version in Lowroller before. So, I'm not really finding anything of any value to us yet, really. White longsword's not bad. We do have quite a few gold items. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of an upgrade. Heavy leather legs. I think I will swap out to the adventurer boots. We trade magical power for physical power, but we get slightly more movement speed, which, I mean, one's probably not going to make a difference, but you never know, I guess. Better falchion, 1 damage. Now, I did get a comment in the previous video saying that the rarity of the books doesn't really matter that much, which I would agree, but my philosophy, someone said it, I can't remember, I think it might have been Foxman Slays, or yeah, who's another, who's uploads Dark and Darker videos, and he was saying that going from like a grey spellbook, which is 1 magical damage, to a white one, which is 3 magical damage, is basically like having a green item with +2 additional magical damage. And for only 25 gold, that's not bad, you know? It's not going to make a huge difference, especially on Warlock, who doesn't really scale with magical damage anywhere near as well as, like, Wizard does. But it's still not too bad, you know? Just a little bit of extra damage for a pretty small amount of gold. I don't think it's too bad. Now, we learnt our lesson in the previous video. Do not disrespect the goblin archers. It's a lot less stressful when you don't have a pretty geared fighter next to you, but hey. Right. Oh, God, Bolt of Darkness is just so underwhelming. Probably should stop using Blood of Corruption, because if we have another player like walk up on us, sneak up on us, we're going to want to use Blood of Corruption on them. Wizard Hat's not too bad. I feel like magical power is a pretty underwhelming stat on the Warlock again, just because your magic damage is generally so low. Like, oh, those aren't bad. We'll take those. Yeah, your base damages are so low that additional magic damage feels like it's a lot better. Wow, 1 magic resistance. That's crazy. So yeah, the additional flat magical damage feels like it's a lot better than magical power is on Wizard, primarily. Wizard's base damages are generally much higher. Oh, I heard something there. Let's quickly destroy the pot if we can before we have to kill that bat. Here a portal opening up above us. Pretty uneventful. Looks like there's a pretty geared barbarian, or I say pretty geared. To be honest, Space Kit Barbarian with a felling axe. Well, not quite base kit, I guess. Does enough work with the felling axe that he doesn't even really have to be that geared. Especially because one of them's probably a rogue, seeing as they have rogue in the name, and the other one's probably a ranger. They'll probably die to 2 hits. Maybe 3. In the lobby, I couldn't really see what people had. It didn't look like anyone was particularly super geared. So that also makes me think he's probably quite low gear. Someone's been here, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't us. I need to stop missing with the longsword. The thing is with the longsword, it has such an unusual attack pattern, I feel like. Okay, longsword, man. The parry is so good. That guy came out of nowhere, but yeah, he is regretting that. Right, let's drop the falchion. Let's drop that. Let's drop Grey Lanterns. Let's take these little pieces. These are going to be selling for more. God, the more I use this, the more I'm actually really loving the longsword there. Obviously, it's only really useful against melee classes. It's 40 movement speed penalty, so you're not going to you're really gonna probably dislike it against wizards and rangers and things like that. You can actually block or parry arrows, but it's very precise, and I am not going to have the skill to do that at the moment. I was going to try and cast. I thought it was a cleric at first, so I wanted to try and poke him down, but no, it was a fighter. I feel like everyone else might have... Yeah, so someone actually gave a tip in the comments in the previous video as well, which is in the bottom left where it shows your character icon. Once the voice chat thing disappears, you are the last person in the raid. So that's a very good piece of information. Thank you for that. So let's make our way out of here with that. Right, this inventory looks pretty good. This is probably a good amount of gold. Let's check. Yep, that's 172 gold plus the 5 flat from there. We are just going to sell this candy corn as well. You can get a little bit more if you sell it to players, but I can't be asked to sit and trade, so that's another 16 gold. And then, of course, we have... Oh my god, how many halberds? Right, we have this grey lantern as well. Let's see if there's any good halberds, because... Again, I would still like to try the halberd a bit more. This one's not bad, but 140 gold for that seems kind of underwhelming. Honestly, the best purchase here is probably just, like, either this grey one or this white one. But... I think we'll just stick with this longsword for now. So what did we get? Frost Amulet, Spellcasting Speed, True Physical Damage, Strength, Magical Interaction Speed, Ring of Courage. Not bad. So we did actually get 203 gold from that. So that was a pretty solid run. So I think we're going to look for some magical healing and probably a better or a spellbook. So again, unfortunately, because we're trading from players, we are going to have to take a little bit of a gold hit to fill the coin purses. But hey, it is what it is. So we're going to be buying this pretty nice warden outfit for 100 gold. 3 magical healing, 3 agility. Pretty good. We lose a little bit of magic resistance, but we gain armor, agility, and magic healing. The other attributes are pretty terrible. Debuff duration bonus is actually only negative. For some reason, it applies to debuffs on you, apparently, rather than debuffs that you put on the enemy. Because at first glance, you'd think debuff duration bonus would be decent, as you could, you know, your curses would last longer as Warlock, for example. Not the case, unfortunately. Just to demonstrate what I'm saying, these are currently the numbers of people in the trade. There's only just under 40 people in the Warlock's trade right now. So, yeah, the numbers are at the moment quite low. But I don't blame people. The wipe's coming up in a few days now, so let's hope it spikes then. Alright, there's not enough people trading right now, so we're just going to buy a few things from the vendors, aka we're going to buy a spellbook from the vendor, and I think aside from that, we're just going to go. So we'll remember we have this 34 gold is left over from the Zero to Hero run, so we can keep that to the side, maybe we can use that to trade later on. So we got a few upgrades. This warden outfit's pretty good, 100 gold, magical healing, agility, not bad, and that's pretty much all that we got, but let's go in again. Alright, we're into our second low roller of the video. Hoping we can utilize this magical healing now. Hopefully we can, you know, with this spellbook and this magical healing, our spells aren't going to feel as weak. A better melee weapon would be nice. Well, this is only a white longsword, but honestly, I'm actually really liking the longsword recently. Except that I do not like the second and third combo attack of the longsword. It's kind of annoying. It's like most two-handers in this game. It swings to the side too much, and you'll probably hit the wall and clang it off and not be able to hit players. It's a bit annoying, but the first attack, the little poke, is really good. So you can't really complain too much. Another surgical kit. We have actually like quite a few meds. We have 4 health potions, 2 surgical kits, campfire, and of course we're on magical healing Warlock. Probably shouldn't be picking up, honestly, these grey 4 slots. They really don't sell for too much for how much space they actually take in your inventory. It's so dark up there, I can't even see what's flying at me. But the parry is just such a nice thing on the longsword. It feels like really gives you crazy outplay potential. Very high skill cap, and to some extent you kind of... Oh, well, there's a better longsword for us. Called his tunic, it's okay, but of course we've got that nice purple one. Probably won't be using our spells too much to clear PvE. Although we will fight the skeleton champion, but we can probably honestly just reach it to poke him with the longsword. Especially now, this is doing an extra, like, 5 damage per hit. It's pretty good. As opposed to the white one, of course. Skeleton champions can give some really nice things. I killed one on my fighter a little while ago, and I got a really nice blue crossbow. I hear a spider actually spitting at someone, I think. Let's clear out these flyers. Wow, we actually do hit that now. Okay. That one flyer will be okay. Let's go proc the skeleton champion. Ooh, almost got hit there. Oh, we're actually outside the zone. That's kind of annoying. Okay, whatever. We're a warlock. We'll be okay. Bit deceptive on where it looks like it will hit my longsword sometimes. Shouldn't take too many more hits, honestly. Of course, we've got the health shrine for after we kill this, so we don't have to worry too much about taking the zone damage. Yeah. Dropped very quickly. Let's actually hit that spider over there as well. Ooh, wow. He actually shot at me there. Can't quite see it. A bit too dark. I didn't want to get hit by it, because now that's kind of annoying. If you're unaware, this thing makes it so you can't attack when you when it hits you with that poison. You can still cast spells, but yeah, you can't attack. Let's actually quickly check our loot before we take that. That's a pretty nice amulet. Oh, that's actually a pretty nice magic staff. We'll take that as well. And we'll take that. Won't bother picking up the old cloth. So someone's doing work with a rapier, probably a rogue. I did see a rogue, but honestly, the guy that I saw was almost base kit. He just had he had a white rapier. Was the only part wasn't base kit. So let's bait his hit. He's really awkward to hit in there, so we'll have to bait another shot probably. I hear a miner. Okay, then again there, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to parry him, but I forgot the button to parry him. So, not ideal. I was pressing left click again. Let's take this guy's pickaxe as well. You know, we can use one of these just to save a little bit of inventory space. Swap out. Yeah, let's do that. That gives quite a bit more inventory space. So, 4 players dead. This guy did have ruby silver ore. Like, we could continue mining, but honestly... Right, let's mine one more. Just so we can pick up a full stack, which we can convert into an ingot or something. Just keeping an eye out. Seeing if we can see any other players. Could not see him in here, in this corner, because it was so dark. Missed my Curse of Pain, but... That's the thing to bear in mind with a longsword. Yeah, it's not the controls I'd expect. It's always... You know, it's usually left click to hit. I just hope there's not a rogue in this dark corner anywhere. I assume it was probably that fighter who was mining. He closed everything. Let's quickly dot this guy up before he gets to us. Should die from, like... Okay, did manage to dodge him there. Probably shouldn't power of sacrifice him because of how much extra max health it gives him from the strength buff, but hey. It worked. Let's take a look. I don't know if anyone saw that buckler, like, slide down there. It's quite kind of weird. I think it was as the goblin loaded in. There's usually a pretty good amount of loot here. Probably a goblin mage that we'll have to deal with. I think I actually hear someone below us. I actually hear someone this way. I'm not sure if this is below though or not. I think it is below because it's mummy. Yeah, it is below. Let's just shut that door. Hope he doesn't shoot the door. Right. So, I think what we'll do is we'll just... Oh, wait, no, that's going away from the zone. That room there's just a little spawn room, so we kind of have to go this way. Although, I think I did hear a portal down here. Yeah, there is a portal down here. Interesting, that's below. Right, let's bait this goblin up here, quickly take him out. Okay. If he wants to take that, that's fine. Wow, that's kind of annoying. That was aggroed onto the rogue, I believe. So it walked right up into us and then shot us. Yeah. It shouldn't have opened it, I guess. Should have just tried to fight. Not entirely sure why I did open that, to be honest. I wanted to have an escape path, but when I can see the guy, it's not really much of an escape path. Or I guess it is, just it's an escape path for him rather than for us. Let's get a few more ticks of healing off before we, that'll do. So... Okay, portal here. There is another player somewhere. I felt like I could hear something up there to the southeast, but not actually sure. So let's open this, but let's shut this door. To be honest, we should probably just leave, but I kind of want to look for this last player. I think we'll just leave. Can't hear him at all. He could just be hiding. He could just be sat on a portal as well, so... Let's get out of here, see where he was. No, the dark grows darker. Interesting. So why did that... Maybe that little tip isn't always 100% accurate, because it still showed in the bottom left that I could talk in voice chat, but maybe I misread what he said on the comment on the previous video. But hey, let's take a look how much gold we got again. We're looking at 104 gold from our trinkets, plus an extra 12 that we had from, just raw gold. Oh, an extra 2 gold as well. Now, of course, we did find this quite nice magical staff. Like, 3 magical healing, 3 max health. It's also blue, so it's got quite a bit of magical damage. This almost makes me want to bring this in with, Blow of Corruption, because I believe the magical damage from this actually scales the Blow of Corruption damage, so that would actually hit quite hard. Plus the magical healing, that's quite a lot. I think honestly we might try that, and just save the spellbook for another time. So let's take a look how much gold we actually have now. So we have 142, plus we could sell like some of this stuff. We probably don't need 2 surgical kits, so we'll probably save 1 surgical kit. We'll swap out to the resource furnace an additional magical damage amulet rather than the frost amulet. We'll keep this though. We can save that for another run sometime. I'm going to sell this ore and see what this is going for at the moment. So we're selling this 75 ruby silver for 75 gold. Okay, or 70 gold. It's fine, I guess. Close enough. Unfortunately, that 5 gold was pretty important because then that would give us 200 gold total. But because maybe I'll just take 3 gold out of the stash as he, you know, underpaid a little bit. Right, so now we have 200 gold to buy what we want. We'll buy this hood for 50 gold. It's not very good, but I don't want to sit here and trade for ages. Alright, again, I wasn't planning on going into Highroller again for this video, but I think we will. I think we actually have a pretty good loadout this time. We got kind of lucky. So we're going to store all the gold we've got. and use that to pay the fee. Although, I'm considering, I think instead of taking Bolt of Darkness and Curse of Weakness, what we will do is instead bring Hellfire, just to help clear out PvE, which means we'll probably actually swap out to Phantomize here, and we'll keep the staff, even though the plan was to use it for Blow of Corruption. I think we'll just keep it for the extra magical healing. And also, let's make sure to unequip the pickaxe, because we're not going to be doing any mining. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, now we are in our Highroller. This run, there is actually a full lobby, interestingly enough, so maybe it's because it's on the weekend now. Let's not bother taking a green pickaxe. I don't know how much they sell for, but I'm sure we can, well, I hope we can find better stuff. Pretty geared barbarian in the lobby. Aside from that, people were mostly in low gear. There was like there's 2 low geared rangers, there's a low geared fighter. Ouch. Okay, got that with a parry, thankfully, otherwise that would be quite a lot of unnecessary damage. Let's try and heal up off something. Really? Jesus, I almost just ducked right into a headshot on that guy. Let's actually pop a Flamewalker and just Phantomize. Should kill them, yeah. Easiest way to deal with mobs is, a Warlock. Hellfire might be a bit overkill, honestly. We probably won't need both of these things, but it's alright. Of course, you can duck under this guy. If he swings from your left, it's always going to be a double swing. But if you have a fast weapon, you can quickly get one hit in between the 2 hits. Very dark here. Broken Skull, honestly, probably not even worth picking up. We're in Highroller, we're looking for better than that. Pretty... Ooh. Hey, those are pretty good. Let's take those. Let's actually equip them, even. I don't really like missing out on the strength that we had. Let's take a second torch as well. Because the health from strength is really nice. Of course, extra little bit of damage on melee as well. I'm curious to see as well what they do with the... Oh. That's a, Nightmare Archer. Ouch. Right. Is the archer coming? Yeah. Let's dot him up. How did that hit me? On what planet did that hit me? That was almost another run ended by Nightmare Archer. I lost one. I didn't, it wasn't actually recorded, but... God damn. I have definitely got killed by their, triple shot, because I didn't I thought it was actually a normal one. Until, I realized, no, it's a nightmare one, and the nightmare ones are considerably more dangerous. But yeah, just look how long it's taken me just to clear, like, one room. I guess I didn't clear it the most efficiently at all. But I don't feel like it was that bad, come on. Okay, there's actually a player in there. Sounds like a cleric. So... Okay, we're gonna heal up off this goblin over here. If he can ever stop running away from us. Make sure we tick up quite a little bit. Hit him with a headshot. Come on, I want to go fight that cleric. Okay, good. Right. Now, let's open this up. We're full HP. Alright, now we've got to kill this zombie as well. Unfortunately, he's probably hearing all these things. So it sounds like he actually ran away because I couldn't hear him anymore. Although he could just be looting or something. I was gonna say, come on, there's no way he gets another gas cloud off before he dies. Ooh, pot is nice. Probably shouldn't be jumping as well. Should also loot these things, but I'm gonna check if this cleric's here first, or what. Don't know where he could have... Don't know where he went. He could have gone, like, anywhere. I hear him, I think. That's kind of annoying. He got just out of range as the power sacrifice went off. He'll take some damage. We're also going to take some damage. I hit his shield there, unfortunately. He used a heal. So let's be careful. We don't want to get hit by this guy. Unnecessarily. Right. We did poke him a little bit, but he got a heal off, so he should be full HP. There's someone there. There's a rogue. Also, there's a bat over there screaming at someone. Really need to stop missing these. I was gonna say, I should die from this melee, maybe one more after. What is that? Is that... That's the cleric, that's the rogue. Hit him with that. Let's make sure we don't get shot by this archer. Ooh. There were two ranges as well. Alright. We got ourselves a bit of a bloody fiesta here. How many people there are. Let's go through here. Let's, like, try and, like, regroup a bit if we need to. I think we're dead. Oh, this guy died. What the hell? Okay, this guy was pretty geared. Let's surgical kit. Probably gonna want to take all of his gear. I did not think we would drop him that fast. That's crazy. Oh, okay. I thought that was this door. There's obviously a mob waiting for us right at this door, so... let's take a look at his weapon. Not too amazing. That's an alright lantern. Gold. Oh, that's quite nice. Let's drop the broken skull, take that. Grab a few trinkets and things. Grab another surgical kit. Drop those, fine. Pick up some more protection pots. Open this up. Dot him up, Flamewalker, run through. This is a bowler slinger, quite annoying. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a player through here, so let's pot up. Guy's still alive. That was... My Phantomize was not up. I didn't realize. That was very dangerous. Oof, was hoping he wouldn't hit us there. Thankfully he didn't. We're gonna heal up faster than this guy can, so let's make sure we heal up before we engage him. Oh. He actually might have died. Oh my god, this is a bloodbath. But we need a portal. Like, now. We don't have time to loot. If we want to make it out of here... Okay, perfect. Let's open this. Try and duck this shot. Yeah, nice. Good shot. Okay, we've got another one in here. Let's open this one and quickly try and grab some loot. But I don't think we're going to be able to get much at all. We don't have enough time. Yeah, that sucks. Unfortunate. We've got 2 kills. Absolute bloodbath of a game. Now, we got some quite nice gear out of this. These are very good barbarian gloves, or maybe, you know, fighter. A lot of people will like this. 3 strength padded tunic, not bad at all. Shadow hood, not bad at all. Some of this thing's pretty underwhelming. This lantern's kind of trash. Shame we kept these, but yeah. I'm sure there was probably some very good loot on some of those guys in there, but yeah. Unfortunately, we got 71 gold from that. This lantern is honestly so bad that it might sell for more to vendor. I don't know if anyone's going to buy this. There is the max health bonus. People probably would buy this, but I don't want to sit and trade for how little this is probably worth. So let's sell that. Let's sell the candy corn as well, another 36 gold. The rest of this, we're probably just going to save. I'm not going to go through and sell these things now. We could actually probably wear some of these things, especially this hood. This is really nice. In fact, this is probably much better, so if you guys want to see this continue in the next video, let me know in the comments and we can do some more Highroller runs on this kit, because now we're actually starting to earn quite a bit of gold, and yeah, we actually had a very good Highroller run, 2 kills. Didn't really, unfortunately, get too much of the gear out, but yeah, we have a really nice kit here. And with this gold, we can probably get a cloak or a ring. So, yeah. If you guys made it this far, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more in the future, I'd appreciate subscriptions. Let me know any feedback in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you.